Hey guys, this is Connor here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you an AFC North NFL mock draft. So I'm going to be mocking the Cleveland Browns, the Baltimore Ravens, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Cincinnati Bengals. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. But before this video does get started, I would really appreciate it if you do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before May 3rd, which is the first video I ever posted was May 3rd, 2020 in quarantine. I'd really appreciate it if we got there. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to hit the like button. But it would be very much appreciated. So yeah, you don't have to do it, but it would be really appreciated. And now let's get into the video. With the first pick in this AFC North mock draft, I have the Cincinnati Bengals at 15. We'll discuss this trade later. Selecting Christian Darrisaw, who is a tackle who can play at any tackle position, can play inside. Should replace Riley Reef because he's not the answer like people are saying he is. You have Jonah Williams too. You could put him in the inside, but Christian Darrisaw is a day one starter. And then at Pittsburgh, I think Elijah Vera Tucker shouldn't fall here, but he did in this mock draft. So I'm going to take Elijah Vera Tucker here at number 24. Tackler, guard, wherever you want to put him. He's a great player. Then Cleveland snags Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who's a linebacker who I don't think should have fallen here. I like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, or JOK as I like to call him. He's a good player, and I do think he's a day one starter for the Cleveland Browns, where the Cleveland Browns have only really that one spot on the defense that needs work. And now I have the Baltimore Ravens selecting Rashad Bateman at number 27. I think he could go in the top 20. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't, but also wouldn't be surprised if he did. I would be surprised if in the real draft he falls to 27. But now we have another trade here. I have the Baltimore Ravens getting number 31 from the Chiefs. Once again, we'll discuss that later. But I just have them taking Tevin Jenkins, which is sort of a spoiler to what they traded away. But yeah, Tevin Jenkins is a good left tackle to start for them day one. So I think that's a good pickup for them. For the first trade of the video, first of two, I had the Cincinnati Bengals trading their 5th overall pick to the Patriots, and they would take Trey Lance, who falls to number 5. And then the Bengals would receive the Patriots' first-round pick from this year, their second-round pick from this year, their first-round pick from next year. So a good trade for both sides. Patriots get their future franchise quarterback, and the Bengals get multiple draft picks to beef up their defense, offensive line, and receiving core. In the last trade in this video, I do have the Baltimore Ravens trading away Orlando Jones Jr. He doesn't want to play there since he cannot play left tackle. So that's where I get that first round pick from this year. So basically they trade him away for another left tackle and Tevin Jenkins, who I think should go earlier in the first round. I think he could be top 20, maybe. Steelers are a good fit for him. I could see him going there. I could see him going to the Jaguars or something. Yeah, I don't think he should hold the number 31, but if he does, great for the Ravens if they do trade Orlando Brown Jr. to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now in round 2, I have a bunch of things that definitely won't happen in the real draft, but in this case, I do think should happen. The Cincinnati Bengals, that said that weird. Number 38, Greg Newsome. He's a first-round pick, no doubt in my mind. I'm starting to think he might go over Caleb Farley. In this case, he went to the Falcons at 4 or something. But yeah, I don't think he'll fall to 30. I don't think he'll fall out of the first round. And surely one of those teams before them would have taken Greg Newsome in the second if he does fall there. Then at 46, Elijah Moore falls all the way there. He's my number 5 receiver in this class. No reason for him to fall to 46. He's a great receiver. And yeah, there's no reason for him to fall there. Then I have the Pittsburgh Steelers at 55 taking Landon Dickerson. Meaning this is sort of a boring draft for the Steelers fans. 2 offensive linemen with their first 2 picks. But that's what you got to do to get better. So then I have Baltimore at 58 taking Joe Tryon, who is a pass rusher out of Washington. He's pretty good, and I do think that the Baltimore Ravens would benefit off of him. And now I have Cleveland here selecting Dyami Brown, a pretty solid receiver for them. You know, there wasn't a ton of guys you might take in terms of filling needs because that Browns team looks amazing right now. So Diami Brown, plug him in as a third receiver. After Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry, maybe get a little bit of production out of him. I mean, you already have Austin Hooper and David Njoku at tight ends, and Harrison Bryant too. So that's a really good team that the Cleveland Browns have. And good job to Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry for building this team up like no one thought the Browns could ever do. And now in the final round of this 3-round mock draft for the AFC North, I have the Cincinnati Bengals selecting Peyton Turner, a pretty solid pass rusher, who maybe in another draft could be a first-round guy, but I think he'll be a second-rounder, like a middle-of-the-pack second-rounder. So for him to fall to the beginning of the third is a really good for the Cincinnati Bengals. The real draft, I don't think he'll fall this far, but in this situation, he does. Then I have the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting Michael Carter, running back out of UNC, a backup running back going in round 3 is kind of crazy, but he had 8 yards a carry, over 1,000 yards as a backup running back this year. It'd be pretty funny if Javonte Williams and Michael Carter went to the same team. That'd be a good storyline for whoever team selects both of them. It won't happen, but yeah, whatever. And now we have Cleveland at 89 selecting Milton Williams. Wasn't comfortable taking him in the second round, but we still get him here, so good pickup for them. So after they lost Sheldon Rankins because of cap. And then we have Kelvin Joseph here, who should be a second-round pick. I don't think he'll squeeze into the first, but I do think he deserves to be a second-round pick. So to fall here is great for the Cleveland Browns. And then we have our Darius Washington falling to Baltimore here. That's a weird one. Yeah, I think he's a pretty good player, pretty solid safety who should go in the second round. So for him to fall all the way to the very end of the third is quite shocking in my opinion. And before this video does end, please don't click off. I want you to do one of these 5 things. Subscribe to my podcast, the NFL Nerds Podcast. You would enjoy it. We do a whole bunch of things that you guys would enjoy if you do like this channel. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. You will get a lot more NFL content, especially in the summer when I have more time to upload since I don't have school and stuff. Or you could like this amazing video. If you did enjoy it, please like it. If you didn't, just tell me in the comments what you think I could do better. Or if you did like it, please tell me that so I can make sure to do the same things in later videos. Or you could do them all. I'd appreciate that dearly. And so are my friends on the podcast. Trying to convince them to create their own channels. So if I can get them to do it, I will. And then I'll tell you to subscribe to their channels. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, once again, like and comment, subscribe to the channel, and also share the video with your friends if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.